right, thank you for that. We're running a little late, but it's okay. Thank you so much. This is Kerwin and Keith of Father Son Galaxy. Thank you once again for joining us. If you're on YouTube or Instagram, thank you. Facebook as well, thank you. So right now, D23 is wrapping up as we speak. All right, so what we want to do is just talk about, the reveals and any discussions, news that took place over the weekend. But we're not going to do it alone. We have a special guest, Chris Ryons. All right, very familiar to our podcast. Chris has been the longtime manager of the Atomic City Comics in Philadelphia, and he's also the creator of Broaxium, YouTube content creators behind Quick Shot Comics, Star Bros Podcast, Shooting the Poodoo, Hyperspace Stories, and The Nice Guys. Chris has now moved on to his next journey as entrepreneur of the Broaxium Outpost, an online store that sells toys, collectibles, and comics. Chris, welcome to Father Son Galaxy.
What's going on, guys? Thanks for having me back.
All right. Always great to have you back. Thank you so much. Wow, this is wonderful. So congratulations on your new endeavor, businessman, creating the Broaxium Outpost.
Thank you. It's something I've been wanting to do, I would say, for the past 15 years. No, I take that back. About 19 years I've been wanting to do this. But just never had the means to do it and didn't have the know-how to do it. And I still don't have the full know-how to do it, but I'm learning as I go, and I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be more stressed out, but I couldn't be happier with what I'm doing.
Excellent.
You spent many years in the retail business. Starting your own business is something you've been preparing for. How did you know that now is the time to open your own online store?
It was more of a, first of all, Keith, your voice is getting deep, and I don't know how to feel about this.
Oh well.
I feel so old. So very old. But and there's no ill will towards Atomic City. I love my time there. It was time. It was time to roll. It was time to do my own thing that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. And through a lot of mishaps of trying to do it earlier and hiccups and all that kind of stuff, it was just time to do it or not do it. It just became a point where it's like, I have to do this now or I'm not going to do it. So that's that was the motivation. It was now or never. So here I am. Doing the website, and it's still very much in its infancy. It's still growing, and it's going to keep evolving as time goes on. But with my 30 plus years of retail knowledge and experience, I'm planning to make this as special as I can.
30 plus years? That's ridiculous. You're only 25 years old. How is that possible?
I've been doing this since before I was born.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm that good.
Oh wow.
No,
but
yeah.
What products do you sell?
Well, we sell Star Wars Black Series, the Star Wars Vintage Collection, Marvel Legends, Star Wars stuff. We sell Masters of the Universe. We sell Star Wars stuff. We have Transformers. We have even more Star Wars stuff. And Star Wars stuff right now.
Yeah.
And did I say we sell Star Wars stuff?
Wow.
It's a thing. But past that, what I want to do with the shop is if you've ever seen or heard of action figure photography, I want to start to have as many items and supplies and stuff like that for these action figure photographers to help their bring their projects to life. So you're going to see a lot more action figure stands. You're going to see things for dioramas coming in, a lot more play sets and whatnot as time progresses.
Yeah, well, I know you just started the store, but do you see anything that's really popular right now that people are asking for or looking for at the store?
I'll tell you what I've sold out of, and oddly enough, it's not a Star Wars item, but it is a Transformers item. They do a line called the Studio Series, which is and it's a studio series, but it's 1986, so they're doing the Transformers the movie, the good the good one, and they're doing this new one they're doing is Optimus Prime from that movie, and it is absolutely hands down, I can say this comfortably, the best Optimus Prime figure there has ever been. And there have been some amazing Optimus Prime figures, but this one takes the cake. It's amazing.
Okay. All right. Wow. That's pretty cool. And I was looking at your website. I noticed that we are a big fan of the Black series for Star Wars. And I was looking at some of your toys, your items, and Jackie is out of stock. Is that
Jackie is out of stock?
Okay.
Jackie is out of stock. I'm waiting for a restock that happened with Hasbro and my distributor. As soon as that happens, I'm going to get more in. And that's probably on me. I didn't order enough. I got enough Yords because I knew that Yord horde was strong, but the Jackie Jam just took over, and I was out of stock the moment I got them in. Done.
Wow. Okay. Okay. All right. So great. Maria, Chris, I love you, Maria. We love you too, Maria. How are you? Bro? All right. Great. Yeah. Man, this is exciting. So can you let the people know what your website is? So if they wanted to just check it out right now and just
it's if you go to www.broaxiumoutpost.com. If you go there, you can sign up because it's also going to be like a social website where you get to review the toys and talk with different members of the site, get to talk with me. I put up news and reviews on there, so you can go on there and comment on that and you can have a conversation. So that's the website. We doing a lot of pre-orders right now, that sort of thing. But definitely check us out.
All right. Eric, thank you. Eric says, if you want to have fun, you should ask Chris about my Zillow Ray theory.
No, you shouldn't.
Okay.
Tell us.
Zillow Ray theory. That sounds interesting. I'd like to hear it. Nope, not really? No? All right. Oh, sorry, Eric.
Sorry, Eric.
Has Broaxium. Okay. All right.
Okay. I like that.
All right. Well, okay. So again, congratulations on your store. I mean, we're going to be checking it out. We're looking around. Like I said, we're fans of the Black series. Oh, by the way, so Lego, do you think you'll be carrying any Lego items?
That is, I've been looking into that, and that I'm going to see if I can start carrying some Lego stuff. But that is so vast, the collection of Legos. But yeah, I'm looking into as well, because I know that has a huge following. So yeah, I'm going to look into that.
Okay.
And also for anyone out there who goes onto the site and you want to make your first purchase, use the promo code POODOO. You get 10% off your first order.
Nice. Okay, I like that. Alex, thank you, Alice. Alex says just saw the Transformer Knight Rider on the site.
That is something I've been waiting for since Transformers came out. Since Knight Rider was like a couple years before that. But yeah, once Transformers came out, I'm like, it'd be cool. We had like a kit Transformer. It only took 40 years, but we finally got one, and it looks amazing. When it transforms, it looks like Michael Knight. It's like the legs of the Transformer are blue to like mimic his jeans. Like it's amazing. It's so cool.
Oh, we gotta check that out, man. Kit. All right, that takes me back.
Yeah, man.
All right, well, D23 just ended. Well, it should be wrapping up right now. I don't know if you had a chance to catch anything this weekend, but Friday was the Entertainment Showcase. It looks like Disney is doubling down on sequels. So I mean, we got a handful of them coming out. So we got Moana 2, Avatar, Fire and Ash, Toy Story 5, Incredibles 3, which is in the works. Big surprise. Zootopia 2, Frozen 3, Tron's Heirs, Mufasa the Lion King. Any of these titles interest you?
My ears only perked up whenever Star Wars was mentioned. So like all the other stuff you just said is all news to me. But the Star Wars stuff, I was like, yes, Skeleton Crew, yes. Yes, Mando
Yeah.
Grogu. Yes, Andor season 2. Absolutely. Um, the Lion King. This is a Mufasa story, like a prequel. That definitely interests me. That's pretty dope. I think that's cool. And Tron Ares,
Yeah.
also sounds dope. Yeah.
Yeah, I was shocked by The Incredibles 3. I had no idea that was coming. I know there was, people are always asking for it, but that
Mhm.
was awesome. I was glad to hear that.
Well, the second one was not
Not as
as
good.
impressive.
Okay.
Dude, I don't
So
even remember
I'm
the second
hopeful
one.
for this
For the third one. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's got a great following, so I think they're gonna put all kinds of effort into that one. I remember the first one more than I remember the second one, but yeah, I thought it was a great flick. So yeah, that'd be dope
Yeah,
to
I
see.
haven't seen the second one yet. Yeah, but the first one was fantastic. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
All
first
right.
one was built different.
It was built different. There you go. All right. Okay. Let's talk about Star Wars. That's why we're here. All right. So let's start off. I mean, the big thing, we were expecting it and we got it. We got the Skeleton Crew trailer release. All right. Have you seen the trailer?
Girl.
Okay. All right. I'm just making sure. Just making sure. All right. What do you think?
I couldn't have clicked on that link faster. Like I need to dip into the Speed Force from the Flash to click on that thing faster to watch that. I am a big fan of, and Kermit, we're around the same age.
Yeah.
Did you not get the Goonies vibes with this?
Yeah. I got quite a few things. I mean, E.T. definitely.
Yes.
Even a little bit of Stand By Me.
Yes. That too. It definitely like I was calling it like Amblin Wars is what I was calling this thing because like it has that Spielberg Amblin E.T. thing, like all that. So yeah, I am the suburban setting. I was like, but I'm like, I'll be cool with it once I see it, in context with the show and everything. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be all about it. It looks fun, and that's what we need, like a nice, good, fun Star Wars story that hopefully a section of the fandom will back off and let these kids, leave these kids alone. But I am really looking forward to this, and one of the things is I love it, like really shoot for the moon with these different genres, these different genre styles within the Star Wars universe, and just expand what we can see as far as storytelling within this universe. It doesn't have to be like this one thing or just the Andor style or just like the original trilogy style or this or that. It could be so many different styles. So I'm very much excited to see this and see how it turns out.
Yeah. You want to go first, or you want me to talk about the trailer?
You.
Okay. All right. I was a little caught off guard with the look of the suburban look, because of course it looks like a suburban street on Earth, but not not in another galaxy.
Give me Guardians of the Galaxy vibes. Like, remember Counter Earth from Guardians 3? That's what that looked like too.
Yeah, but I'm sure that's something I'll get used to. I'm sure there's something else besides the street or the neighborhood. Beyond the neighborhood is going to look a little bit different. It's going to look more like a galaxy, a Star Wars galaxy.
I had to get used to Ferrix, because that was a totally different environment, as far a living environment than what we've seen in any Star Wars show. So this is no different,
Yeah. So it looked great. I thought the photography looked wonderful. The kids look excitable.
Yeah.
I like the speeder bike, I guess it's a speeder bike. It looks like a cross between a bicycle and a speeder bike,
and they have tassels on the on the handlebars. I was like,
oh really? I didn't catch that. But it's cool. But that's just a common thing, That's how kids got around. They didn't, or they weren't old enough to drive cars, So bicycles was the thing. So that was the thing. It's got that Amblin feel to it, So the only thing I'm hoping for is that it does come with stakes. You know what I mean? Yes. I do want these kids, it's a show, but I want to see these kids in danger. Like, are they And what are they trying to do? What
is wrong with
No,
you?
no. I mean,
You
see,
see these kids in danger.
well, that's what this.
You know,
This is what AMLO is about. These kids are, they're off on, they're on this adventure, and they're running to people that they don't know, people that they can't trust. They don't know who to trust. So they're going to find themselves in danger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about, death or anything.
mortal
like that.
danger. Yeah.
Yeah. Just put them in some kind of heightened, thrill ride. Are they there to save themselves? Are they there to save someone else? Yeah, just bring some stakes to it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So, what did you think of the trailer?
I mean, I don't know. I just can't get behind it at this point. I mean, we
For
all
now,
know what the
yeah.
Acolyte did to people, especially me. I'm not that interested, honestly.
In Skeleton Crew?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's okay.
And
That
I have
is-
really low expectations.
Okay. Now, all right. So I understand what you're saying because there are probably a lot of people out there that feel the same way. But I just want to acknowledge, I just saw someone who said that they subscribed. Thank you so much. Jeff, thank you. Thank you so much for subscribing. But there are people that probably feel the same way as you do, Keith, that they're a little cautious about Star Wars, and because of the Acolyte, maybe it didn't go over too well for them. And they don't know what this show is going to be like. I understand that. And I think that's very fair.
Yeah.
I do. But, what I'm seeing so far is that this series looks like it's something that people of all ages can get behind. It's a family show. You and I, all of us can sit and watch it and enjoy it. It's good to me. It's going to be nostalgic, because I grew up watching these types of films in the past. You're into Stranger Things, and I'm not comparing it to Stranger Things, but you might get a Stranger Things vibe from it. If you, but we'll see.
If
Right.
I even watch it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm sure you will watch it. You will
Oh,
watch
I absolutely will.
it. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah.
Like, who are we kidding here? It's Star Wars. I'm going to have to watch it.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, anything else you want to say about the trailer, Chris?
Just that I can't wait. And that's the one thing about me. I know there are people who are very subjective about what they like, what they don't like with Star Wars. One of the things at 49, I have never lost my childlike wonder and excitement when it comes to Star Wars. It never left me. So anything new Star Wars, I am giddy about. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to this. Keith, I'm sorry you didn't like Acolyte, bro. I love that show. I love that show.
Yeah, well, no,
I
Chris
love that
loves
show
it.
so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah,
okay. That is absolutely okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yes, it's okay.
Yeah.
Some people like the show, some people didn't. That's
It was
all right.
it was on a different level of storytelling. I dug it very much, and can't wait to see where it goes with the kind of dark side Bonnie and Clyde thing they have going.
It was on a different level of storytelling in more ways than
I would agree in the more positive direction. But yes, yeah, I agree.
I don't want to talk about this show.
Okay, that's fine. All right. Oh, one thing I did want to talk about in regards to Skeleton Crew, and I know that you and I, Chris, like you say, we are about the same age, so you may know about this more than Keith. But it was interesting how some people picked up about that cat-like creature with the wings, and somehow tied it to Captain EO.
Captain EO.
Have you heard about this?
I saw a couple of posts on Twitter about it, but it's been so long since I've watched Captain EO. I forgot every creature and all that kind of stuff. But there are apparently two that they're talking about, this one who I call him not Max, but minimum Rebo.
Yes, right. The elephant. Yeah.
So I think he's one of that species. But yeah, they're saying he kind of looks like another creature that was a part of Captain EO, and people are trying to, make Captain EO a part of the Star Wars universe, which I'm cool about because I have totally made Willow into the Star Wars universe. So more power to him. I dig it.
Yeah. Bloom, thank you. I was excited about Skeleton Crew, and I'm still excited about it. Yeah, I think it's something to get excited for. Alex, I can understand your doubts, Keith. I ended up disliking the Acolyte, so I was initially doubtful. I am excited for Skeleton Crew, and like Kerwin, it reminds me of Amblin movies like E.T. Yeah, exactly. So I wanted to, this is me. I'm being a nerd. I'm talking about Captain EO. For those who may not be familiar with what or who Captain EO is, Eric, I just watched EO today for the first time. Right, exactly. Because you're right. I saw it back in the 80s when I went to Disneyland, and Captain EO is just short film that was created back in the 80s for the theme parks. And that was the last time I saw it. It wasn't something to me that was like, wow, I loved it. I can't wait to see it again. Once I saw it, I forgot about it. So I went back and I watched it again on YouTube. And I had no idea. First of all, it starred Michael Jackson, which, of course I remember that. But it was directed by Francis Ford Coppola, which I did not know. It was co-written by George Lucas, which I did not know. I didn't know that there was a connection between this short film and Lucasfilm, but apparently
that was half the reason I saw it was because of Lucas, Michael Jackson, and George Lucas. Yeah,
that's it. That was it. And that was the only reason why I wanted to check it out, because of Michael. Yeah, so it was just this science short film, about 17 minutes long, science fiction. If you want to check it out, I don't want to go into explaining what it is, but it's on YouTube.
Seen it.
Yeah, there is a connection between that show, that short movie, and Star Wars. So it does look like they're bringing that cat bird character from that short story and the elephant-like creature.
Yeah, I mean, why not? But they brought E.T. E.T.'s in the Star Wars universe now.
That's right. That's
it's Phantom Menace.
So E.T. Well, in the movie, you remember the Halloween
Phantom Menace,
right? We had a kid dressed up as E.T.
Yeah.
Right. In Star Wars, was it Revenge of the Sith?
Where Phantom Menace in the Senate.
The Senate. Okay, they were on the Senate floor, and then one of the seats in the Senate was filled with E.T. creatures. Do you remember that? I guess you didn't catch that.
No.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Wait a minute. So you need to tell me that E.T. is canon to the Star Wars universe.
E.T. is canon.
It's canon.
Wait, how does that even work? They have Reese's Pieces in Star Wars?
Well, I don't know. I didn't say that. Just E.T.
Well, the Reese's Pieces are in a galaxy far, far away on Earth. So, yeah, but they are there if you think about it.
But if E.T. is canon, then doesn't that make the Reese's Pieces canon?
Yes.
Well,
they're just in a galaxy far, far away.
Well,
the FBI and stuff.
Okay, well, remember when E.T. was on Earth?
Does that mean E.T. Does that mean there's an Earth in the Star Wars galaxy?
In a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah, I think you're diving too much into it.
I can't.
Yeah.
No.
Well, that's what happens when Spielberg and Lucas are good friends, so they they enjoy each other's work. Anyway, so
just throw an ET species.
Yeah, so that was just an Easter egg, bro, right off the bat. Captain EO. Who would have thought? So let's put Red Tails and American Graffiti in Star Wars canon. It's all Lucasfilm. Why not? Why not?
It's on Earth. And if E.T. has been on Earth, then it's been in the Star Wars universe, just in a galaxy far, far away. That's where we're at.
Eric says Coca-Cola is Star Wars canon. I don't know. Maybe there is.
It technically is, because they serve at a galaxy's edge in these little round orbs that look like grenades.
Okay, I got you. All right. I'm excited to see the middle-class suburbs in the galaxy represented in the Star Wars galaxy. Yeah, we were just talking about that. Yeah, it just looks, it to me, it doesn't fit. Yeah, it doesn't fit the look of Star Wars, but maybe it will when I see more of it.
Right.
T-phone homie, T-phone Palpatine. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to it. So the series drops December 3rd. I think I don't have it in my notes, but I believe it's the first 2 episodes.
Yep.
That are going to drop on December the 3rd. So I'm looking forward to that.
Awesome.
All right. Okay.
All right.
So what's next?
And Lego.
All right.
There's a new Lego movie that's coming out September 13th. Rebuild the Galaxy.
I don't know if you saw that.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes,
this looks wonderful.
This
is going to be absolute. I thought you did. Okay. Well, we're going to. All right. I won't spoil it then.
Yeah.
This just looks wonderful. It looks
Yeah.
like they had a lot of fun. Yeah. What do you think?
They have not missed with these Lego shows.
Yeah.
Like not once. So I'm very, very excited to see what they do with this and how, like, they're mixing up the galaxy and mixing up the ships, like TIE X-wings or X-wing ties or something like that. They're calling them, and this Black Millennium Falcon with Darth Jar Jar and all that stuff. I'm all about it to see how they mix this all up and make something nice and fresh. Yeah, I'm
So it's
very
gonna be
excited.
like a meme movie.
Oh,
What do you mean by that?
Like a meme movie, like they're gonna throw a bunch of memes in there.
probably.
Yeah, like Darth Jar Jar.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you have to see the trailer, but apparently something happens where the whole galaxy is turned upside down. Yeah, so once you check the trailer out, it's really it looks like a lot of fun. I can't wait to see
absolutely.
it. Four episodes. Yeah.
It's a show?
Yes, 4 episodes. Yes.
Is it all at once, or is this going to be like a week? I forget. If it's
That's
be
a
like
good question. I don't know.
That's
yeah.
new. I don't think I've ever heard of.
So it says, so 4-piece or 4-episode special event.
Like, I know they make Lego shows. It's just the last one was
the Freemakers.
2018, Lego Star Wars All Stars.
Okay.
Yeah, like that and the Freemakers and all that. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So that's coming.
I hope the Freemakers show up.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great.
Check out the trailer. All right. Okay.
What are you telling me?
Well, I there are some people in there I didn't recognize. Maybe you would because you watched the Freemaker Adventures. So, okay. All right. So that is Lego Star Wars Rebuild a Galaxy. All right. Moving on. Andor Season 2. All right. So there was a clip, I guess, or like a special look that was shown to the people who were there in person. But by the way, did you see all the leaks that I don't know if you were following Twitter? Yeah, that Friday night. I mean, there were leaks all over the place. I mean, a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on in that room, but apparently people had their cameras out and they were filming everything. Trailers. I mean, the Mandalorian trailer, and
they were filming the trailers. I didn't see any of them.
I gotta commend the people who did that because that's like you gotta be bold to not only bring
really bold.
But then stream it to the masses.
Yeah.
They're like the Robin Hoods of movie trailers.
Yeah, I was shocked.
I understand that they want people to feel like these are exclusive, but it literally takes them years to drop these trailers for the public. You remember when they showed stuff for Skeleton Crew at Celebration?
That's true. Well, they didn't even show you anything Celebration. They just had
showed snippets,
images.
Pictures.
Yeah, that's true. Images.
And then it took forever for us to get them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They'll show stuff
I don't
forever to give it to the main public because I'm sure a good 70-80% of their audience don't go to these D23s or celebrations.
Yeah.
They're watching at home. So it's kind of awful to just leave everybody out like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish I would have gotten a chance to see all those trailers that looked amazing.
But they're still up though.
Yeah. Look, we're not going to give anything away, because I'm sure people don't want it spoiled, but
it looks so good.
I mean, it was interesting. It's out there if you want to see it.
Yeah.
But I don't understand why they continue to do this. It would be nice if they can just live stream it. Even if they charge you to live stream, I would pay.
$5 a viewing.
Yeah, whatever.
Just make your bag that way.
Yeah.
It's not difficult.
Yeah. What do you think, Chris?
I would love for them to live. First of all, Alex, thank you. Alex just made a sale on the site. Thank you, Alex.
Hey, all right, very good. Thank you, Alex. Eric, thank you. Eric is dropping off. All right, take care. Catch you later.
I think The Last Jedi, 2018. That celebration was the last time that they did any live streaming from Star Wars Celebration, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, I don't. Well, no, they've been doing.
I think we're doing.
Well,
I mean, they
it
live
depends.
streamed
See,
some stuff. Like I
exactly
remember
right. I
they
was
would
gonna
have
say.
stuff on the live stage.
Right.
Like
Right.
those. I remember the Acolyte had a live panel in London.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
they
you're
live
right.
streamed some things, but the majority of the things they didn't for some reason.
I would. It would be cool if they could do those those panels that we can't get to.
Right. Right.
Yeah. So yeah, that would be cool. And yes, I would pick. Look, I don't look. There's a reason why I haven't gone back to Japan since 1999. It's because it's extremely expensive. And there's no, I can't go to this one. Definitely can't go to London. So I mean, I would pay a service to live stream all the panels, all that kind of stuff. I'm sure they could work something out. Like,
you know what though? We have a year until the Japan thing. I don't know. Maybe we could just politely ask Disney to live stream it. And even if they don't live stream it to the public, to creators, like give us some footage that we can share with people without having to like scour the internet for footage that is most likely not legal.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, they'll probably do what they've been doing is just, for the big events, like maybe Andor's coming out next year, right? So they'll probably have a full trailer to show to everyone. It wouldn't make any sense to show it to just the people in the room. So something like that will come out. But anything where they're still working on it, like the movies that are supposed to be coming out in 26 and 27, we're not going to see any of that stuff. They're not. Yeah, they wouldn't be ready to show that to the public.
Maybe.
Maybe. I do want to eventually talk about the Fantastic Four trailer because that was lit.
Yeah. All right. Well, let me finish up with Star Wars then. So Andor season 2, again, not giving away anything except that we know that K2SO will be back
and Krennic.
He will return, and director Krennic, right? Ben Mendelsohn
and my man Saw Gerrera. I am so happy to have Forrest Whitaker back. Yeah,
that's
right. Saw Gerrera looks like Rogue One Saw Gerrera. The old man.
Yeah, he's very disheveled. Yeah, he looks a little rough. I'm hoping that there was a moment in Star Wars Rebels that I'm hoping that has some kind of crossover with this Andor show, and that is like probably one of my favorite moments. It's like one of my top 10 favorite moments in Star Wars, and that's when Saw Gerrera is over Hollow, and he like his head is like superimposed like in the Rebel base, and he's talking with Mon Mothma. And they're having their discussion about like following the rules of combat and war and everything like that. I would love to see crossover where we could see a live action version of that conversation between those two actors. I think that would be amazing. I hope it happens. If it doesn't, cool. But that I would love to have happen.
Yeah, that's a good
sounds fire.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, so I am so much looking forward to Andor. I love the first season. The second season is going to bring it again. I mean, I can tell. So that's next year. We don't know when. All right. Bloom says Rogue One is my favorite Star Wars movie ever. I can see that. Yeah.
That's great.
It's up there for me too. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. All right. So now we got one more movie that's coming out right now, as far as we know. The Mandalorian and Grogu. All right. Once again, the trailer was shown inside wherever they are, the theater or the stadium, but it leaked on the internet.
Apparently.
So if you've not seen it, it's there. Yeah, it's there.
I haven't seen that one.
From what I've heard,
yes,
I have not touched any of said media. Zeb shows up and Bob and Frick shows up. Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah, one of the Azalians. I don't know if it's
allegedly.
Exactly, I don't know if it's Bob and Frick, but yeah. But we may be seeing Zeb.
One of his species.
One of his species, yeah. So that's it. That's all we can say, But I'm looking forward to that. It looks really good.
Apparently there was some like great action on speeder bikes and on the jet packs, and there were AT-ATs.
Yeah.
Stuff. Very cool, and I am so excited.
I don't want to speculate, what's going on. It just looks awesome. I don't know.
Looks great. I mean, I'm sure it looked great. Is what I meant to say.
Yeah, if he's where I think he is, if he's there, I don't know why he's there, but it's awesome to see.
I don't know, for fun.
Yeah. Like he's on a certain planet that we're familiar with. Anyway, could be, or it could just be another planet that looks like.
Wait, Hoth?
Yes, right.
Oh, I don't think it's Hoth.
You don't think it's Hoth? Okay, right.
No.
All right.
Where I think it is, and this is something that I think someone else said this online, that one Bad Batch episode where Crosshair finally realizes he's been on the wrong side. That one planet with like the bad snowstorms where he
Yeah.
shoots that one Imperial officer who had it coming.
Right. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Lieutenant, yeah. Well, he shoots him down. I forgot the name.
Officer Nolan, that's a rookie reference.
I forgot the name of the planet, but you're right. It is snowy. But there weren't any walkers. I didn't see any Imperial walkers on that planet. But
Anyway.
Well, by that time they could be, yeah. Well, we'll see.
Could have been, yeah.
All right.
But I can't wait to talk about it.
Let's get to Marvel.
Well, okay. We're gonna wrap it up because Chris has to go, right? But Chris, before you go, I wanted to talk to you about the Marvel comics. All right. So Marvel Comics put out a tweet on July 19th. Mm-hmm. The final battle of the Galactic Civil War begins. A new era of Star Wars comics kicks off after September's Star Wars number 50 and Darth Vader number 50. Am I right thinking that if the next Galactic Civil War is Jakku, do you agree, or is it something else?
Yeah, and it's in October. There's going to be a 4-part series called Star Wars Battle of Jakku, with the subtitle of Insurgency Rising. So this is going to fall. This is going to coincide with there were, of course, the Battle of Jakku, but also there was a mobile game that came out back in like September 2015 called Star Wars Uprising. I played this game. I love the game. I didn't know what I was doing in the game. I just know that I enjoyed it. But so the there's this Imperial officer that's on the cover, and he's got like this armored, or it might be like another, like a droid, like a stormtrooper with him, or it's a person in a very like armored up, like trooper uniform. So it's like they're dealing with this Imperial, and I keep forgetting what his name is, but they're incorporating that character and some of those events from that game into this story. I think it's like Alex Segura who did it was a Poe Dameron Resistance Rising, I think the name of the book was, that he did, and he's doing this 4-part series, and I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I'm sad to see the Darth Vader series, come to an end. But if it's Reach and Return of the Jedi, we know what happens after that. That has to be done. So we'll see what happens with the future Star Wars storytelling. That I cannot wait for that 4-part series.
I'm excited about that. Yeah, because we have. What is the name of the game again? The video game?
Star Wars Uprising.
Uprising. Okay, because as far as I know, outside of the video game, and I know Lost Stars, a book that Claudia Gray wrote that covers a portion of the book, covers the Battle of Jakku.
Yeah, and
there isn't much, and Lego, there isn't much mention out there about Jakku. Yeah,
Inferno Squad also, Inferno Squad also has a part of their story that's in the Battle of Jakku. Hopefully, there's a whole like that. Inferno Squad is still like my favorite Star Wars story, so I'm hoping that crosses over into this in some fashion.
Nice.
Would you be interested in playing Fallen Order?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, I heard it's very popular.
It's great.
Right? It is it? Okay. All right.
It's for $10 on Steam. So if you want to play it, I will buy it.
Larry, we'll talk about it. I'll talk about it. All right. Okay. Wow. All right. That's it. All right. Anything else that we missed at D23? And I think that covers it as far as Star Wars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think for D23, I think you got that covered. Yeah. The other thing that starts in October, as far as the comics go, is there's a Star Wars Ewoks cartoon. Comic book that comes out as well. So this is also after the Battle of Endor. So we'll see the fallout from that for the Ewoks. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And I think they're bringing back a bunch of the characters from the cartoon from back in '85.
Oh, really?
So yeah, I'm looking like Princess Nisa and all that stuff. So, I wasn't a huge fan of that cartoon. I love droids. Yeah. But the Ewoks, I was like, But if they're gonna canonize them and make it work, I'm all for it.
I'm all for it. I can't wait. Well, I'm sad to see this run of comics go, taking place between episodes 5 and 6. But it's been 3 years or maybe 4 years of this run, so it's a lot of time. But
it's time to flesh out this 30-year gap, between
Yeah,
Jedi
exactly.
and Force Awakens. So yeah, I'm all about it.
Exactly. All right. Well,
Yeah.
Chris, this has been great. It's always a pleasure having you on. I know you have to go.
It's been real.
Yeah. So, hoping to catch you maybe later tonight on the Broaxium Shoot the Poodoo live
Yes,
stream.
sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
All right.
We'll be there. And by we, I mean him and
I thought
Mom,
so.
because I will not be.
Yeah,
I
you're
will
not-
not be partaking in that
Yes.
broadcast.
We understand.
Yeah.
We understand.
I mean, while your voice is getting deeper, you're still not. It's still
No,
age
not quite.
appropriate
Right. Okay.
Keith,
All right.
not-
You want to give out your website again to the Outpost?
Sure. It's www.broaxiumoutpost.com. Use the promo code Poodoo and you get 10% off your first order.
Yeah.
If you're into action figures and collectibles, display stuff, Funko Pops, got it all. And we're going to be getting more, and the site's going to be evolving, and what we sell is going to be evolving as time goes on. So I'm very excited for what's going to come.
Nice.
Do you have any Deadpool and Wolverine action figures by any chance?
Yes,
Oh,
I
yeah.
do.
Yeah, we'll take a look at the website. I mean, we'll definitely get something.
Cool.
All right,
we'll
you know
take
what?
a look.
I gotta get that after the show.
Okay.
I will get those Deadpool and Wolverine action
But,
figures.
okay, we'll see. Well, you have to take
I
a look and
will
see.
get them.
Okay. All right, Chris. Thank you so much. All the best on your new journey. Congratulations on the Broaxium Outpost. But we are, we're big fans of what you do. Big fans of Broaxium, so we will
I
definitely
got you.
support you.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
All right. Okay.
All right,
So, all right. So Chris is going to be gone. We're going to hang around, and we're going to talk about the Marvel side of D23. All right. So
Yarr.
Keith has been chomping at the bit,
All right.
ready to talk about Marvel.
I'm not
All
even
right.
going to talk about it in order because here's the main thing I want to talk about.
Yeah, well, go ahead. Just talk
Fantastic
about.
Four.
Yes. What is it about the Fantastic
So-
Four? Yeah.
We saw Fantastic Four footage, allegedly
What? Oh, okay. Leaked footage. It was leaked.
leaked.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four footage, allegedly.
Mm-hmm. Now, actually, to be fair, I don't know if that was shown at D23 or was it at Comic-Con. I'm not sure.
I don't know. We
Yeah.
care where it's from.
Okay.
It's good footage.
Yes.
So if you don't want to hear these spoilers, just cover your ears.
Okay. All right.
Well,
or you can just log off and log back on.
Whoa!
All right, don't
say
log
that.
off. Okay. All right. Just turn your volume down, and then we'll give you the signal.
Yeah, he'll do a Colossus
I'll do
thumbs up.
this, and I'll let you know when to come back on. All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Fantastic
Galactus,
Four.
allegedly.
Just one word. Okay. Yeah, that was awesome. It looks like Galactus is going to be.
That man is massive.
Yes, well, yeah, exactly. But it does look like Galactus will be in the Fantastic Four. Silver Surfer is supposed to be in it too, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, so the trailer.
Spoilers
Did
free
look-
now.
Well, that was it. Don't you have more to say?
Not really.
Okay.
I
All
just
right.
wanted to talk about that little tidbit.
Okay. Never mind. All right then. All right. So going back to D23, so we did see a clip of the cast of the Fantastic Four. Everyone is sitting at a table, including Joseph Quinn, who for some reason the only one
He's
who's in his
costume.
uniform, who's in costume.
I don't know. Maybe he's doing method acting.
Okay,
Hopefully, he doesn't get stuck as Human Torch for 6 months.
I actually like the costume. It looks retro to me. I thought it was very cool. It looks like something that you will see people wear all next year.
Yes.
Your thoughts on the costume? Okay, so tell me why.
No. For the same reason you like it, I don't like it. It just looks so old.
Okay,
It doesn't look like anything. If I see Johnny Storm pull up in that, standing next to Iron Man and Captain America and Spider-Man, he's gonna look so goofy.
Okay.
Can you imagine just a squad pulling up like that? It's already bad enough for the Thing that his name is literally the Thing. Can you imagine him pulling up in something that looks like that? Because I really hope they get like a high tech suit, something that looks a little more modern by Secret Wars.
Okay.
Because it's just gonna look so random to have these 60s superheroes stacked up next to like Shang-Chi and Miss Marvel and people like that.
I don't think I agree with that. I mean, Fantastic Four is going to look like the Fantastic Four. I mean, Thing doesn't wear a shirt, obviously, because he's too big for it.
Yeah, he wears shorts.
He wears shorts, right? So
he
that's
has
all
to keep that PG-13 rating.
There you go. That's all he needs. Anyway, I thought it was very cool. I like the retro of it. It looks like something out of the '60s.
Could never catch me wearing that.
That's fine. Well, don't say that, because look, that movie comes out next year and everybody's wearing that costume. And I can see you dressed as Johnny Storm. All right. Anyway. Okay. All right. So what else do we have? So we have Captain America. Nothing that much different than what was provided at Comic-Con a couple of weeks before.
Yeah, thankfully they showed us that.
Yeah, but we did see a little bit more of the Red Hulk, right? So we know Red Hulk is definitely in film, right? And it has the Harrison Ford face and
that's so goofy.
Yeah,
that's so uncanny.
Why?
Harrison Ford is a big red giant.
Yeah, well, why not?
I'm actually really excited for Brave New World.
Yeah, I think that's going to be cool, yeah.
I think it's going to be a very good film, and I am very excited to see what happens in said film.
Exactly. All right. So that's coming out February 14th. Fantastic Four is in May, I believe. No, July, I believe. I don't have the dates written down.
Oh, fireworks.
Yeah. Agatha All Along. What do you think of the trailer?
Agatha.
Looks interesting.
Ew, seriously, cool.
Yeah. To be honest with you, I'm not that much into witchcraft, but it does look a little intriguing. It reminds me a little bit of the Night Sisters, so, but look, Catherine Hahn is a very talented actress, so she can carry the show. So we'll see how that goes. All right. So then Ironheart, we finally got some news about Ironheart. I was concerned that, but when Bob Iger made the statement, months back, that he was actually scrapping some of the Marvel projects.
He was clearing the slate. We weren't going to get Captain Marvel 3 or Ant-Man 4, which I think we're all okay with.
Right, but I was hoping Ironheart wasn't a part of it, and they're not. So I'm glad we're going to see Ironheart. So that'll be a continuation of Riri Williams' story from Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
But what I'm still not happy about is the fact that we have heard literally nothing for Armor Wars. And the last time that we've seen Rhodey was Secret Invasion.
Yeah, that's too bad.
That wasn't even really him, because he was a Skrull.
True.
And they still haven't explained how much of Rhodey was a Skrull.
Yeah.
So I would really like to find out, what's happening there. What's happening?
Yeah, right. So Alex said, I looked up the Fantastic Four costumes from D23 like Keith. I'm not a fan of the costume either. All right. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. It looks pretty cool. I'm excited for Captain America: Brave New World, Agatha All Along, and Ironheart. Yes. Yeah.
I'm actually really excited for Ironheart. I just don't like the suit.
You think it looks so too bulky? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, if you look at Iron Man's design by the end of the first Iron Man movie, that's a nice suit. It's still not my favorite. I really prefer the later suits. Like, the Mark V is my favorite by far. But, it just looks big.
But you know what I think? I think that's just going to be her first suit. It won't be the final suit. Because if you look at the comic books, or go back and look at the comic books, she actually designs a suit that really fits her frame.
Yeah, it looks like something Iron Man might wear,
Right.
Something similar to that.
Right. So I think what we saw in the trailer, or, leaked, looked a little bit, like you said, bulky, but it was just like, it was just her first design maybe. And it does look a little heavy.
Allegedly.
Yeah. So I don't think that's going to be the last suit. But I'm glad that Ironheart's coming back in 2025. We don't have a date as of yet. Agatha All Along comes out September 18th, 2-episode premiere on Disney Plus. All right, and then
Daredevil. This is something else I'm excited for.
Born
Byron.
Born Again. Daredevil Born Again, 2025.
Yes.
Yeah.
And guess
another leaked
what?
trailer. Yeah.
Kamala Khan's dad appears.
Interesting.
Allegedly.
Well, right. Yes, right. Exactly. Okay.
I wonder what's happening. I don't know why he needs.
Yeah, why is he there? I don't know. That's a good question.
You know, now that I think about it, it might be because Captain Marvel wrecked his home.
Well, right. They were living in Jersey, though, right?
Yeah, they were living in Jersey.
Yeah, but
so I don't know why he's going to New York to get Matt Murdock. But
although, is Jersey City? I think is where they live. Jersey City is actually not that far from New York City, so there must have been a reason why he came into Manhattan to see Matt Murdock. But maybe he hired Matt Murdock.
Well, I mean, he's a really good lawyer, and he's really good at dodging bricks too.
Actually, no, they didn't say how many episodes of Agatha all along there will be. I don't know. That's a very good question. Bloom says Daredevil is one of those series that I am on the fence about. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's interesting. It's not something that I would usually watch. To be honest with you, if it wasn't Marvel, I don't think this would be something I'd be watching.
Daredevil?
No, we're talking about Agatha. Agatha. Yeah. If it was something that was not related to Marvel, I don't know if I would be watching something like Agatha.
Hopefully it's not required reading for the next season of content.
Required reading. Okay. All right.
Anyway. I have a book I gotta read.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got you. All right. So Daredevil Born Again looks like the entire cast from the Netflix series is returning, which is cool. But we'll see. I'm looking forward to that. All right. Okay. All right. Can we move on to Marvel animation? All right. Alex says, interesting that Kamala's dad appears. Born Again is supposed to be grim and gritty, and his character is funny and lighthearted. So that is a surprise, but I'm intrigued. Maybe that's part of the reason why they brought him in, to just break up that.
Yeah, so we can have some comic relief.
Yeah, break up the darkness, But hey, look, I mean, I love Kamala's family. I think they were like
they were awesome. They were the best part of the Marvels and the Miss Marvel show.
Exactly. So maybe we'll see Kamala show up.
I don't know.
And her mom's got to be there. You got to bring back the mom.
She was awesome. Honestly.
She's incredible.
You got to bring in the whole family.
Exactly. Yeah. All right. So let's move on to animation. All right. So speaking of animation, I didn't mention this during when we were talking about Star Wars, but no animation, upcoming animated series for Star Wars. So
yeah, the Bad Batch has been it for a while.
So this will
my idea still stands of I don't think I ever talked about this on the show, but I just came up with this really great idea. How there were a bunch of lost arcs for the Clone Wars, Son of Dathomir or that
Dark Disciple.
Dark Disciple and stuff. What if they just animated those episodes? Because I know there's still footage out there that they never finished. What if they just picked that up and finished it with the new season 7 animated style, and then just released that? Not only is it an animated show in the prequel era, which is really popular, but it's also part of a really popular show. So if you do that, you know how much money you'd make?
A lot. Yeah.
Like Disney. It's in the bag for you.
Well,
season 7 was excellent. Everybody who watched it loved it. I have no idea why they didn't decide to just make a season 8. Or if you don't want to continue the Clone Wars, just do what they did with Tales of the Jedi and Tales of the Empire. Just make a new anthology series and devote a few episodes to each of these different series concepts.
Okay. Look.
Tell us how Ventress came back. That's a lovely idea.
Well, it's not to say that they don't have anything going on. They probably have quite a few things in development, but they're just not ready to tell us about it.
I didn't say that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So, because I can't see them going for so long without an animated series. You know what I mean? That's really a part of Star Wars is live action and animation. So there'll be something quick, something soon. The Born Again graphic novel is great. Oh, I didn't even know there was a graphic novel. I don't know how much of the comic they'll be adapting, if at all, but it is one of the best ones I've read. All right. I'll check that out. Born Again. Okay. Woo! Very nice. All right. So let's get into Marvel animation as we are approaching 1 hour. All right. So we know X-Men 97 season 2 is a go. It's going to feature Polaris, Warlock, and Apocalypse.
I hope they bring in Wanda and Quicksilver.
Who knows?
do the whole family, because Polaris is Magneto's third child.
Yeah. Bloom, I like that idea of having a Luke Skywalker series set between 6 and 7. Yeah, because there's so much time in between 6 and 7.
Like 30 years.
Yeah.
I don't know
It's
how
a
Luke
lot.
became so.
Yeah, we don't know
You know-
that answer yet. But
You know, you can't convince me there's not Skrulls in Star Wars, because why was Luke so uncharacteristic
okay,
in
let's stay on
episode
it. We're talking about Marvel, right?
8? Right.
Okay, here we go. All right, so X-Men 97 season 2. They didn't tell us when, but I'm hoping it's next year. All right,
Yeah,
Eyes.
I hope they should just call it X-Men 98.
That's funny. That's a good point. Well, it's probably gonna. Well, it can't, right? Because it's gonna take place right after the season finale.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like X-Men 98, the next year's X-Men.
Okay. All right. Eyes of Wakanda. All right. Now, I was hoping that this was coming out this year, but it looks like it's not. Maybe it's sometime next year. Only 4 episodes. All right. 4-episode show set across various periods of times in Wakanda.
This was kind of random.
Yeah. And I'm hearing that Iron Fist is going to be in the series.
So the least
What?
beloved Netflix superhero is going to show up in a Wakandan animated
Yeah.
project that
Yeah. So I look.
and it's 4 episodes. Who asked for this though? Like, are they? Is this like a history lesson about the Black Panther? Because I'm really interested to see that. Like, I'd love to get some content around T'Chaka. The only time we saw him was Civil War, and you know he bit the bullet there. So
Yeah, I didn't know. I don't know Iron Fist had a history of Wakanda, but it must be in the comics. We'll find out. We'll do a little bit more research on that. All right. What if season 3, the final season? All right. I do know that it will feature Oscar Isaac. He will return to voice Moon Knight.
yeah, I've been hearing that Shang-Chi is going to show up in season 3.
Oh, okay. There you go. All right.
I'm pumped.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pumped.
Asajj Ventress and Quinlan Voss animated series. That's a great idea, Bloom.
I do
Actually,
wonder.
we still need to know how she came back from the dead.
Yeah, I do wonder what happened to Ventress though.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
other than that, I also wonder what happened to Marvel Zombies.
Oh, by the way, I forgot I left that off, but Marvel Zombies is also coming out next year.
Ooh.
Yep, that's coming. And
Ooh.
and,
Brother, ooh.
and lastly, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. The showrunner, the showrunner Jeff Trammell says we get the opportunity to really dig into who Peter is and how that affects who Spider-Man becomes. The series will pay homage to everything that came before us.
Is this in the MCU? Like, is this on Earth 1999?
That I don't know, Keith. You're getting too
It
technical
better
for
be.
me.
I
don't
really hope it is, because if it's not, this is kind of a waste of my time.
Well,
I just want to know what happened to Peter.
well, you're not going to find out in this animated series.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Right,
my
okay.
issue. Like, why don't they just outright tell us what happened to Peter in Earth
Because
1999?
they're
Like,
still
stop
working
making
on
us
it.
work for it.
They're still working on it, Keith.
Just,
You got to be patient, son.
just make the movie. It's
But-
been 3 years.
I know. Just be patient. All right. So that is it. If I miss anything, let me know if there's anything that you want to cover before we go. If you have any questions or comments, this has been fun. So
See,
look,
I can tell you,
Mhm.
you that they're doing this on purpose, because it only took 2 years between Homecoming and Far From Home, and Far From Home and No Way Home, and it's been 3 years already. So
Yeah.
I would really love to know what happened to Peter Parker, considering he's not addressed in any following shows or movies that came after No Way Home, and we've heard literally nothing about Spider-Man 4 so far.
now not to add fuel to the fire, but what happened to Beyond the Spider-Verse?
Exactly.
Yeah, that was
Like,
supposed to come out this year.
I don't know what happened to the Spider-Man content people actually want to see.
We need to talk to Sony.
Nah, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. We gotta get that.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
I absolutely want to start up a whole new journey with a whole new Peter Parker
I
that has
understand.
absolutely no stakes in the actual MCU.
I understand. Thank you so much for the D23 news. Not a problem, Alex. It was a lot of fun to discuss it. We're glad that you're able to join us. I missed your live streams. Thank you so much, Bloom. I really appreciate that. Yeah. But we are back, and we're excited for Star Wars
Back again.
and Marvel. They're not going away, so we're not going away. Okay. So just thank
Can't
you so
get rid
much.
of us.
Thank you so much for your patience. A lot of things were happening the last couple of months, but we're going to do our best to keep these live streams going. So please just keep us posted. So just like, subscribe, and follow us on the socials, and We'll be happy to tune in. Thank you so much. We were happy to have you. So I love that. Thank you. Keith, where can people find us?
You can find us wherever you get your podcasts, socials, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Fatherson Galaxy. Our website is fathersongalaxy.com. Please check out our merch store, which is fathersongalaxy.myspreadshop.com, and our Patreon page, patreon.com/fathersongalaxy.
All right. So thank you once again, everyone. Star Wars and Marvel are back.
Differently built.
Yeah. In addition to Disney, Disney's not going anywhere. We already knew that. All right. Niaz Akhtar, I'm so glad you're back. This is Susan. Hi, Susan. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good to see you. Wow. I'm so glad we're back too, because we love doing this. And, Susan, we love you, Susan. Thank you so much. Oh, my, that's exciting. That's really nice. So thank you. We got Frank Grimes. Thank you, Frank. Welcome back. Thank you so much. All right. Yeah, this is really wonderful. Do you plan to have Wednesday and Sunday live streams from here on forward? That is a good question, Alex. We don't have that answer yet. We're
deliberating.
We're deliberating. Is that the word? I guess that's the word. We're deliberating. Okay. All right. But we will, keep you posted as to what's going on. We have some things in the works.
Yeah. I have a car I need to go finish.
Okay. All right. But we'll get back to you, Alex, as to when the live streams will return again. All right. But thank you so much. Thank you all for your patience. That is it for us right now. So until next time, take care.